We had so much fun. But what was really incredible is in every single restaurant of the people willing to talk to us, we could only find one Harris supporter in every restaurant. And we left no stone unturned. I approached every single person.
We are getting closer and closer to the election. And this keeps happening to the mainstream media. They cannot find any Kamala Harris supporters to interview. I've already shown you all several examples of this. They go to these cities, they try to gather as many minorities and women as possible to interview, thinking that they're going to get clips of people dunking on Donald Trump and talking bad about Donald Trump, but it keeps backfiring. These people keep actually winding up supporting Trump and being against Kamala Harris. And it's like everywhere they go, and it's gotten so bad that they finally admitted it. As you heard there, they finally admitted it. They said they left no stone unturned. They've gone everywhere they can, trying to interview everyone they can, and they cannot find Kamala Harris supporters. And it's weird because you can find them online. They're all over social media, spreading lies and fake propaganda. But they're never outside. It's like these people are cave trolls. It's like a lot of the accounts that talk about Kamala Harris online, maybe they're bots, maybe they're fake accounts, because I don't see many real, actual people out here who really fully support Kamala. Now, I know that there's people out here that don't like Donald Trump, and I know there's people out here who are Kamala Harris voters, but they're not outspoken. They're not really out there with it the way they are on social media. And the mainstream media has been finding this out the hard way. They embarrass themselves every time, but they're so desperate that they keep doing this. They're so desperate that they are trying time and time again. And all they want is to find one person that they can get a viral moment off of, talking crap about Donald Trump, so they can pretend like that person represents all of America or half of America or this minority group or that minority group, but it's just not working out for them at all. In fact, here's like the best they could do. CBS went out trying to interview people, trying to find Kamala Harris supporters, and here's the best that they could do.
Leanne and Stephen Schaefer were first to arrive and say they can't wait to vote.
I want someone who's strong, who demands respect and who gets the respect, and who can deal with foreign leaders. I think Trump's the guy.
There's so much going on throughout the world, in this country as well. But do you remain hopeful about America?
I tell you, I've never owned a gun in my life, and I own 4 of them now.
Really?
Yes. I fear for our country.
Now imagine that. You're the mainstream media, literally out here, cameras rolling, reporters walking around, and you're looking specifically for Kamala Harris supporters. And you're looking and looking and looking, and you can't find any. And the best you can find is some guy who has, over the past couple of years, realized how dangerous America is getting, and he's voting for Trump. The best you could find is a couple who's voting for Trump, but maybe they're not there with the MAGA hats on. They're not there being flashy with their support of Trump. They're just a regular American couple who, over the past few years, have realized how far down the drain America is going, and they feel like Trump is the best option for president. The guy says that, hey, he wasn't even a pew-pew owner, and now he owns 4 because he's scared living in today's America. So, folks, I want you to understand, as I said, this is the best the mainstream media can do. The best they could do is find an average American couple who's not the most radical Donald Trump supporters, but they're still voting for him. This is the closest to a Kamala Harris supporter that CBS could come. As they're out here trying to interview hundreds of people, going to random restaurants, bothering them while they're ordering food and stuff, this is the best they could do. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yet we're going to wake up on election day and somehow all of these non-existent people are going to be voting. And it's going to be really weird, especially, a lot of us, not all of us, but me, for example, I travel a good bit. I go around, I talk to people, I hear from people, I'm involved in different communities, I'm involved in different corners of the internet. So I'm exposed to a very wide variety of people across multiple states, multiple cities, what have you. Also, obviously, I'm here on YouTube, multiple YouTube channels. And it's just not that common that you really find these Kamala Harris, diehard Kamala Harris supporters. And you see them by the boatload online, but it's like they don't exist in person. It's weird. But come election time, they're going to be crawling out of the woodwork, wherever they're hiding. I don't know. But I look forward. We got like what? A little under 2 months left before the election. And I'm wondering how many more times is the mainstream media going to try this? Because I honestly love sitting down and making these videos and pointing out how embarrassing this is. But for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. And if you find yourself getting too worked up by all of this, remember, it's just political cinema.